We are live.
We are back.
Yes. How are you doing, Johnny? How's everything?
And I'm doing outstanding.
Yes.
We're back again for another show. And listen, I'm loving it. We have great guests today, bro.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Happy Friday to everybody just tuning in. I see a comment on LinkedIn. Deborah Eskeff checking in from Edinburgh. Deborah, very good to see you here. I know some people are going to continue tuning in throughout the evening. Johnny, how'd you we're still in the process of finding some music, so how'd you like that second track?
I like the second track. I mean, it looks like that's the closest we'll get.
Right.
Okay, we have to explain to the people a dilemma.
Yes.
We do not want to have copyrighted song on the show, and we use a subscription, to get our music. But unfortunately, the music we want to play, they are not part of that subscription. So we continue to search. So eventually what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna give up and trying to reach somebody at Epidemic Sound and say, listen, you got to help me out here.
Right, exactly. Exactly. In the meantime, we have the we just got that few seconds of that, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt.
No, it doesn't hurt. They won't catch us with a few seconds. It's when it's more than a few seconds. If more than a minute, then next thing you know, they mute it somewhere. So it's difficult to happen. But
exactly.
And I'm glad we have some people who tune in and who I wonder, how do we sound? How are we coming across to them? Because it's difficult from my side to gauge, how we sound like. And if they can let us know, give us a thumbs up, that'd be great. Let us know where you're listening, where you're following us, because we're in different platform right now. We're on YouTube. Let me see, LinkedIn.
We're on LinkedIn Live.
Yep.
And also on Facebook as well.
Also on Facebook. So that is perfect. That is perfect.
And
you had a fantastic 3 days, man. I saw your post. You had a fantastic 3 days.
Oh my gosh.
Tell us about it.
Yes. So, and then this is perfect timing because here she is, my fiance, Anna Hill, giving us a thumbs up from LinkedIn Live. Hold on, where is it? Oh, there it is. I have to bring it down.
There it is.
Right, giving us a thumbs up, saying that we're good to go. We just finished co-hosting the virtual access experience for the People of Video conference in Albany, New York, hosted by Dan Courier. And this is for video creators and professionals who are looking to, get into the world of content creation, particularly video, and especially heavy emphasis on YouTube development. Right, and also we had a little bit of LinkedIn there because Judy Fox was there. But we got to interview all of the speakers from the conference, and we had a virtual access, and this was awesome. It was a great experience, always a humbling experience. But we did 2 back-to-back all-day live streams. Right, I'm talking about from 8 to 5 day 1, and then day 2 was 10 to 5. This was an all-day affair, so and
you were having fun. You didn't feel it.
Good energy. The stream didn't stop. Everything went smooth, no hiccups. So, yeah, it was really good.
And those are the type of stream we love, man.
And we missed you because we were hoping that you would be able to come, but you had some complications. You couldn't attend.
I had my ticket. I had everything ready to go. And the last minute, one of my kids ended up catching COVID.
Yes.
So I'm like, oh man, there's no way. I was coming. My wife was coming with me. And we're like, well, there is no way we're going to make it up there.
Yeah.
Not like that. So we're crossing our finger. Hopefully they have it again next year. But you gave me the bad news.
I mean, it's kind of like good. It's not too bad because the plan was always to host People of Video in earlier in the spring, because September there's so much stuff going on because we have leap into podcasting. We also had the Video Creators University in August. And then there was also Content Marketing World. There's so much stuff going on. So they want to kind of like separate it from all those conferences and have some space. So they're going to host it in May. But this May is going to be too close. So what they're going to do is they don't want to leave a big gap. So People of Video is going to do something virtually this May. So we can start full steam ahead May 2024 in person again. So
now if they do it in May, there's in May is graduation time frame. It
Right.
depends when in May.
Yes.
You see, my
I see
my
what you're
business
saying.
mind is already kicked in. Like, May is graduation. He's talking about seniors graduating.
Right. That's true.
Middle schools and all of that. So if they do it like maybe beginning of May, end of the April time frame,
Right.
that probably will work perfect.
Yeah,
Because
so
if
we'll
you go
see.
at end of May, too many people will be, and that's my opinion. So
Got it,
that's my
got it.
that's my Haitian 2 cents.
Yes, that's your you did good.
Yeah, my did good. Ça c'est des good pam nan. Si vous voulez yo ben prendre, si vous pas voulez, you better bum one back.
Oh man.
Well, tell us, man. Tell us about our guest. We have a guest. This is historical. This is it. This is our first guest. We'll never forget this day right here.
Yes.
This is our first
Yes.
guest.
And I couldn't think of a better guest to come on the show. I've known this person for, yeah, we'll save that for a little bit. But I've known him for a very, very long time. So we can talk about that when we bring him on. So without further ado, we're going to introduce Jean Pierre-Louis. He is the founder and CEO of capracare. Capracare is a trusted pillar in the Haitian community, doing amazing work in Fonfred, Haiti. And my gosh, there's so many good things I can say about it, but let's bring him on and let's have a chat and hear from him. Without further ado, let's do the Jean Pierre-Louis. Jean, unmute yourself. Drop that again for you. Oh man,
He was
what
dancing.
is going on, Jean? Yes, what is up, Jean?
Loving it. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for having me. I am very happy to be here with you. And hey, listen, to be the first guest, even better.
Yes.
That's the way you set it up. I definitely.
It is.
I used to play baseball, so leading off was always my thing.
That's
so,
awesome.
Happy
There
to
you
be
go.
leading off.
There you go.
Man, we're happy to have you, man. We're happy to have you. I'm excited to listen. Since we announced it, I had my questions right here waiting for you.
Let's go.
Yes.
Let's go.
And a lot of people reach out to me as well, and I was like, okay, who's Jean Pierre? I'm like, you gotta go. We got the link in there. All you have to do is click on his name,
Look it up.
and you'll see what's going on. And I'm gonna let Fulgin do the honor.
Yes.
Do the honor to introduce you because I got too many questions.
Right. And let's start it off, Johnny. So, Jean. So, I'll let you introduce yourself and a little bit about capracare, and we'll take it from there.
Sure. Jean Pierre-Louis. So I'm the founder, president, and CEO of capracare. capracare is a global health organization that is providing access to healthcare in Haiti, where we have 5 core programs, from healthcare to prevention to training locals to become community health workers, youth education program, mental health, big time, as well as disaster relief in Haiti. We've been doing this work in Haiti since 2009. But capracare was a dream of mine that started since I was 9 years old when I first came to the United States. And I was in the 5th grade, and the kids were calling me Haitian, this, Haitian, that, you got HIV, go back to Haiti. And I'm like, whoa. Okay, I'll go back to Haiti, but I'm going to go back to Haiti and make Haiti a more productive place to live by creating job opportunities through organization. I didn't know what that was going to be. That was just me being a 9-year-old in the 5th grade in Brooklyn, and just says, yeah, I'll go back and make Haiti better with the education I'm going to acquire here. And here we are, lo and behold, some 30-something years later, and capracare is now 14 years old.
That is amazing. I remember I met you. I started as the associate executive director of HCC in 2010. This was right after the Haitian earthquake. So later that spring, I landed that position. And I believe the New York Haitian Leadership Coalition, which was first a fellowship, was formed that same year, towards the end of the year. And you were in the first cohort of the fellowship. And also the executive director, Dr. Peck, was also in the first cohort, and we would host meetings at HCC. And that's how I've known you since then. So
Yep.
12 years, 12 years, and you've been making an amazing impact and continue to do so since you've basically founded capracare. So how does that feel?
It feels good. It feels good, but this is something that I've always envisioned because capracare means an act of courage. That's what the definition of capracare is. It's a combination of two words that I put together and I give it self-definition. And that's because Haiti is not a place that is easy to work in. But I know that once we go in, there is no exit plan. There is no getting back. So for us to be here, still doing it, still consistent, still determined, still driven, still making an impact in Haiti is definitely a blessing. But it's definitely a feel good feeling of pride to be doing this work.
Yes. Yes. Johnny, I know you have some questions. I know
Oh,
you're so
man.
excited. Take
Listen,
it away.
man.
Take it away.
I've been waiting, but I have to ask you a couple questions in Creole because pile moun ka gade la, ki ap gade an bachal, e yo ta reme konen ki koto sorti an Haiti, ki kote capracare ye même en Haiti. Parce que m sorti nan blok sud yo. Ouais, pas c'était mon sud. M fait Port-au-Prince, m'habite Carrefour, mais famille m sorti Jacmel. So,
Okay.
m konan Jacmel souvent, mais fòm djou koto so di koto di capracare ye.
Bon, capracare c'est dans Okaï nous. Nous dans Okaï,
Okay.
mais c'est spécialement dans zone qui les font frais. So, là, on dit, là, on est sur 4 chemins, et 4 chemins, tout le monde connaît 4 chemins Okaï. On dit que on va les geler. Kou fin jamais prendre la ravine, on fait à droite. Kou fin jamais prendre. Certainement, kou fin jamais prendre, on juste fait à droite. Même côté, on vire à droite, et puis vous filez dans le corridor ça, vous continuez à aller, dans 10 minutes, vous vivez français. C'est la capracare.
All right, good. Now, you're a public health professional.
Yes.
So, you talked about the idea came in since you were 9 years old.
Yes.
Can you describe to us the feeling when you actually got to Haiti and you're getting your hands dirty and you're building this building and you inviting people and you actually seeing that dream become a reality? Can you describe to us that feeling and why it's so important to go back to that area and build capracare?
It's a feeling of like I said, excitement and pride. Because I know this is the people where, that I had a vision to support since I was 9 years old. And I grew up in that community, right? So I left at 9 years old, but I still have family back home. My grandmother, who passed away at 113 years old, was in fourth grade when I was bringing the idea of capracare. So to see me coming back to mobilize the entire community, talking with people about, their needs and what can be done and would this work? Is this something that they definitely need? Will they support this? To get behind it, was definitely incredible to be doing this because, these are the streets that I used to, walk. These are the streets that I used to run behind a sugarcane trailer and catch a ride to get home. These are the same street I used to fight after school with all the kids. You 7, you 8, you school like going, you throwing rocks behind each other, you fighting. So it brought back a lot of how would I say nostalgic feelings. You say, wow, you come back here to help make this place a better place for everybody here. So definitely a feeling of pride.
Yeah. Earlier you mentioned you explaining in English what capracare is, but I would like you to explain to us in Creole because for our Creole audience, just in case si gon moun ki wakay kounya ou sinon ki nan blok sud la ki ta reme konen ki sa liye, ki service ke nou bay e ki jan pou yo ta rentre en kontak pandan yon Haiti, ki proses pou yo pran, sou ka explike nou sa al ta bon tou anpil.
Men, ki sa capracare? Capracare vle di yon aksyon kouraj. Ok, yon aksyon kouraj. Ki pou mwen nan capracare? C'est un film produit qui était les Frank Capra. Et puis, apparemment, c'est immigrants qui étaient. Ils venaient ils sorti Italie, ils venaient aux États-Unis. Et puis, Frank Capra, quand il a pris l'éducation là, il vient créer film avec lui. Mais tout film ici, il y a toujours une mission justice pour aider faire monde là, puis bien. On me dit, waouh, si Michel qui a sorti en Italie, on a créé bel film qui a fait gros impact ça. Même si on est immigrant, tout sorti à Haïti, on a créé une organisation tout qui a fait grand impact en Haïti. Ça me dit, ah, moi, je parti Capra. Et puis, quand on me dit comme ça, ok, mais Haïti, besoin de pile bagaille. Qu'est-ce que Haïti besoin? Haïti besoin l'amour. L'amour, en anglais. Qui love. Je me dis, non, je ne vais pas de Capra love. Mais, moi, dans le domaine santé publique, là, dans le domaine santé, je me dis, qui est? Soin. Capracare. Qu'on a dit, ah, mais nous voilà Haïti, une place qui est difficile, qui a besoin de mobiliser le monde pour prendre action avec eux. Mais n'importe qui prend action pour supporter Capracare, supporter le développement, supporter Haïti, à travailler en Haïti. On a fait le développement en Haïti, ça sont actions courage liées, après les programmes d'organisation Capracare. Une action courage.
Qu'est-ce que ça capracare fait? Est-ce que vous prenez soin patient? Quel genre de bagages vous fait?
Nous avons 5 grands programmes. Nous avons mon soin, même si nous ne sommes pas capables de payer. Mais nous toujours demandé une contribution. Parce que lorsqu'on fait un programme, quand on a un docteur, un infirmier, une prévention, on a soin santé mentale, on a éducation avec un petit monde, on a fait des voix. Staff va faire des voix, va faire formation, développement professionnel. Si vous avez tout ça, vous va demander une cotisation, il te met plus bon service dans le monde là, vous ne pas respecter. Il y a pour le gratis. On bail qui gratis, pas grand qu'une valeur. So, c'est ça que nous faisons dans forfait dans Capracare. Mais tout, nous avons un plus gros programme dans le domaine santé, c'est dépistage cancer col matrice. En plus, on ne connaît que les femmes haïtiennes, une numéro 1 cancer qui a détruit les femmes haïtiennes, c'est le cancer col matrice. C'est un cancer pour jouer le bonheur, quand on a Capracare, nous détecter le sous, et puis même quand on a un traitement pour nous retirer le sous.
Oh, that's and when that cancer, that's pelvic cancer, right?
Cervical cancer.
Cervical cancer. Oh wow,
And,
I didn't know that.
And for those of our English-speaking audience, can you go over a list of like the services that Capracare provides?
Yeah, so we're in healthcare. So primary care, we have doctors and nurses. Within our healthcare services, one of our pillars is cervical cancer screening and treatment. A lot of folks do not know that cervical cancer is the leading cause of cancer-related death for Haitian women in Haiti. So since 2017, Capracare has been providing that kind of services in Lake High. So we go all over toward the south to do mobile clinics, which also features cervical cancer screening where we do these mobile clinics. But in our facility as well, we do that. We also have 2 other sites. So we have 3 main sites that we provide that kind of service in our office, this place called TFET and Campere, we have 2 satellite sites that we also provide screening in. Besides that, we are big on prevention. Within the community, in the schools, school-based health education, mental health services. We are huge on that. As you know, Haiti, suffers numerous repeated trauma, whether it's assassination of head of state, whether it's political instability, whether it's parents who cannot pay for their child education when school's about to go, to open, they're stressing. Whether it's a child who lose their parents, a father, a mother, or a grandparents, and their whole life change. All of those things can, devastate a family or devastate an individual. So mental health is extremely important for us. Professional development is and education is another big key services of our program. So I'll give you an example. We've trained 7 cycles. We've done 7 cycles of community health workers training. That's where we train local individuals to become community health workers, where they can also become first responders. Especially last year, August 14, when the Haiti earthquake happened, because we trained those folks, we were able to call on them and not having to put people here in the United States to go to Haiti and do mission trips or mission to help relief. Because those folks already know their community, they know who were already affected, they were able to get around. So we do a lot of community health workers training. And of course, through because we've been experiencing disasters left and right since 2010, since we first opened. So we have become very competent and able to respond to disasters. So we also have a disaster response program as well. Those are the 5 core programs of capracare.
You know, I'm always questioning because I left Haiti. The last time I visited Haiti, it's been a while, but I did not go to any hospitals to check some stuff that they have. I'm in the healthcare field, and I deal with the imaging portion of healthcare. You know, with radiography, CAT scan, by
Yeah.
side. Okay, um, is that something you have back there? Do you have imaging services such as X-ray, ultrasound, or a CT scanner or anything like that?
No, we haven't get to that level. We started to do the ultrasound, but when it gets to that kind of level, we partner with the other healthcare facilities in the Okai, and we refer guys over there to get those higher level of services. But eventually, that's where we will get into as well.
I'm always want to know about this because, you know, when you're in the field and you're Haitian, and it's not that many of us in that field. So whenever I'm talking to somebody who's in the healthcare field, who's doing something in Haiti, I always have this type of question because it's when you see it here, it plays such a vital role in healthcare.
Hmm.
You know, and you technically um, the eyes of that doctor, right? So you are
Yeah, yeah,
helping see what's going on in the inside, so he can make a proper diagnosis. And a physician back home, a lot of them does not have that capability. So they
yeah,
solely depend on the clinical impression to make a diagnosis. And they're very, very good at it. Very, very good at it. But every now and then I think about, wow, that would bring so much help if they have those type of equipment to make the decision a little bit easier. Because it's so hard to diagnose somebody with a fracture and not being able to see it's a fracture.
yeah.
Yeah. And
Well, as we build capacity, these are the things that eventually we'll be able to we do. So we won't be too far away from doing that. Like right now, one of the within the next 2 years, we are planning to build a different healthcare facility. So where we are right now, we have outgrown it. So when we build the new structure, these are the type of level of services that we will start to get really into. So
yeah.
with your viewers' support, we'll make it happen.
Yeah. And and then it's something that both of you just said that goes hand in hand with Johnny saying that, it's you know, the how rare it is to have people in that particular profession. And also now Eugene, you just mentioned that, you're building the capacity, you're running out of space, you need to expand now. So how do you go about, what strategies have you used to build your team, to build capacity and get people involved in Capricare?
Well, it starts with partnership, right? It starts with community. You can't do things by yourself. You really have to bring the community in. You have to be transparent. You have to show them, exactly when they invest their $10 or they donate their $25. Where does it go? What do you do with that? So we provide reports on these things. We showcase, we let them know what are the challenges, what are the barriers, what are the successes, but what can be done if you believe in the way that we do. What can be done if you actually invest in the work, not just congratulate. There's a long line of people congratulating, but you can't do things without money, right? Money is king. So with folks' support, we are able to expand and grow and provide better services. So that's how we continue to grow every single year, whether to challenges and barriers. That's how we continue to expand our services and amplify our work.
And how do you go about identifying the right health professionals for the Capricare team?
Well, it starts with our board members, right? So I'm big on recruitment. Like I said, I used to play baseball, so scouting is something that I grew up with. You watch, you do your homework, you do your research. So I do that. So we do our research on who cares about about global health, who cares about Haiti, who cares about humanity. So who has the skill sets, who have success in this kind of work. So board members, whether you are recruiting board members to help provide leadership, whether you recruiting volunteers, whether you recruiting other folks in the domain to join your committee, your staffs in Haiti, how you train those folks, which corporations, which foundation supports the work that we do in Haiti or in global health. Make a phone call, send an email. word of mouth. Somebody say, hey, I know about this foundation, I know about this person. Next thing you know, you set up a meeting with them. So everything is community for us in terms of partnership, for continuous development.
Fulgen, really quick, you mentioned earlier about transparency, and I want you to repeat this in Creole because it's so important. Parce que dans la communauté noire, moun gen parfois moun yo pa reme l'on mande un rapport. L'on moun bon kob, li di mais ki sa mba pour al faire tel bagay, c'est pas acheter dans mon son cadeau ba pour aller aider l'autre moun. Li important en pile pour faire un rapport pour montrer côté comme la passé. Est-ce qu'on ka expliquer ça pour moi en créole parce que besoin moun yo tando même en tant que un CEO pour une grosse organisation comme ça qui a parlé ensemble avec nous et pour dire li important pour rester transparent et pour faire rapport avec moun qui même si c'est un $10.
Oui. Mais c'est vraiment important parce que nous déjà connaissons l'histoire qui genre yo parlé des programmes haïtiens qui genre nous pas mettre structure en place, nous pas faire bonne formation, bah ça yo. Et même mon lever dans le système dans US côté transparence c'est toute bagaille. En 2009, j'ai commencé avec 20 volontaires dans le capracare. C'est le premier bagage que je t'ai expliqué. Qui est important pour nous honnêtes, pour nous bailler rapport. Parce que l'homme baille $10, la demande sans faire avec lui. L'homme bon $20, la demande sans faire avec lui. Depuis en 2009, nous commençons février 2009. Dis-moi qui sorti février 2009, arrivé kounya là moi c'est un pas fini. On dit arrivé sorti février 2009, arrivé en août 2022. 10 années, 10 mois, ma bon rapport.
Hey, Fulgen, you need to give him a little music for this one. Yeah, I like that, man. We remember ça parce que vous connaissez nous notre système ça qui boy ici à côté que we are big in transparency. Et parfois, je crois que gagner frère action nous qui pas comprendre. Je pense et l'homme de un rapport, c'est fréquent ou sinon son bagage à faire, mais l'important pile pour faire genre de bagages ça. But I thank you for that answer and I'm glad your organization think that way because you're dealing with different category of people and when you're getting those type of help, it's very important to show the folks, hey, this is where it goes. Plus, for those of you who have organization out there, this is a way to bring more money to your organization. Because if I donate to an organization and the organization is able to say, yeah, we did X, Y, and Z with your money and I can see what's happening, of course, next time there's no question asked. I'm going to donate again or give more. But if you're having difficulty to tell me what you do, I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just won't be able to donate next time.
Right.
So, I really like the way you guys do things.
Yeah, and I've always appreciated the specifics. For example, when you would come to me and Dr. Peck, whenever there was something going on in Haiti, where it's a hurricane or any natural disaster, you would say specifically, because we usually packing big doom and sending all kind of stuff to Haiti, right? Where you would say, no, we specifically want, dried food, spaghettis, canned goods, right? Because, we don't want foods that's going to be spoiled. We want specific things like a toothpaste, toothbrush, toilet paper. And also, if you donate X amount of dollars, it's going to purchase X, Y, and Z. So you are very thorough and very specific. And that transparency goes a long way because it's safe to say we don't get that too often in our community when it comes to donating to other, people doing work on the ground when it comes to NGOs or whatnot. So that is very appreciated.
Thank you.
Yeah, very, very important, man. I like that.
Yes.
I have another huge question for you, and it's not big. For those people who's going to watch this, how do they get in touch with you? How do they connect with you so they can connect with the organization and maybe even help the organization, maybe volunteer, maybe giving money, or maybe doing anything? The reason I'm asking this because right now it's very important because we're in the hurricane season, and if you're in Haiti, you know what that means during hurricane season. The rain is an issue without the hurricane, and you can imagine when there's a hurricane what happened. Yeah. So how do they get in touch with your organization if they want to do something?
It's easy. You can send us an email, info at capracare.org, or simply go on the website, capracare.org. And you could see, donate button. You could donate there. You could see our phone number. It's also public. I believe it's 347-723-1405. You can call. We'll get back to you immediately, or we'll pick up immediately. So email, go online, make a donation, make a phone call. We'll be there. And if you Google, you just put capracare, and it'll show you all the different type of work that we've done. We are a reputable organization. We are very proud of that. Last year when the earthquake happened, the mayor of New York City and the city itself selected 4 Haitian-led organizations to provide support, and capracare was one of the 4 organizations. It was capracare, it was Partners in Health, Hope for Haiti, Haiti Community Trust. These were the 4 organizations, and that's because of our track records of doing great work, and we did that. And it's sure enough, within a year, we also provide a whole annual report. The annual report is on our website. You can also find it on our website, and you'll see exactly where all of those folks who donated to capracare for that relief work, where their money goes. A year later, we still recover. Recovery does not happen overnight, right? You don't solve everyone's problem overnight. So here we are, also a year later. We're already working on our annual report and to release that before the year ends. So we have a good track record of doing the work. If you don't believe me, go see for yourself. And anytime, as Haiti gets better right now, we have some protests going on due to high cost of living, high price of gas. Right now, 1 gallon of gas equals $30 American. So as a result, the past 3 weeks, there have been ongoing protests to bring about better change so folks can live better. But once that comes down, you're more than welcome to come visit capracare and meet the staff and see the work that we do hands-on for yourself.
Amazing. We have a comment from Deborah. Deborah says, capracare makes an incredible difference in the immediate community and also with their outreach mobile clinics to the hard-to-reach remote areas. Capracare has such a professional and determined team. Donations go toward keeping this phenomenal team progressing and expanding their reach. Capracare and Jean Pierre-Louis are the real deal.
Nice. Manque dit quitter le marché encore. Yes. No. Hey, that's amazing, man. I like seeing these things coming across our desk when we having people like you and sit down to have a great conversation. Because what happened is whenever you have a couple of Haitians somewhere, we're bound to talk about politics, But it's good to let people know it's not always about politics or about music, but there's real people out there making a difference. You might not know them, okay, because they're not, up front and they don't give them that many airplays. So that's what Haitian Creators Live is all about. Let's put those people up front. Let's talk to them. Let's know what they do. Let's recognize their organization and let's just expose it and more people know, what's going on. But one thing I want to ask, the staff that you have in Haiti, like your pay staff, is very important to tell those people. Those pay staff are Haitian, right?
All Haitian.
All Haitian. So
all Haitian. And I'll say something about that part too. The first 3 years, they were all volunteers. Now, I had no choice. We didn't have the money. We didn't have the backing. But what I had was my words. And I just told them, I said, hey, I want to help make Haiti better. You want to help make Haiti better. All of those folks were not working, but yet they were young professionals, 21, 22. I said, just believe in the work that we're going to be doing together. We're going to be partnering together with you. And then they did. So after 3 years of volunteering, we started to get some support. Funds started to come in. So they slowly become on stipend. From stipend, we started getting our programs funded. More donations come in. We started doing events, board members' contribution, more individuals who are supporting our work on a monthly basis. Those kind of things create some kind of stability for us. So now we have all our staff in Haiti being paid. And that makes a tremendous difference because we were in a position where we're not able to pay them. But oftentimes you find organizations who are able to pay folks in Haiti, and yet they push in volunteer. How do you push volunteer in a country that has 70% of the people not working, and you ask them to volunteer? You're not gonna have success that way. So for us, we had to start that way. But you often find organizations that are able to, do better, and they're not compensating. They're not giving people, something to live. Even when they volunteer, they have to pay gas, right, to come to their place, to go home, to buy something to eat. So that's how we started, modest with volunteers, and now we have all our staffs are on payroll in Haiti, and that makes a huge difference. Huge difference.
Yeah, because now you're not only providing care, but you also giving employment to people otherwise would not have any other employment. And I'm talking about professional folks. Okay, most people don't understand the majority of Haitian living in Haiti are young professional individual, and they are very, very intelligent, very smart. I mean, if the world know, I know they know, but the group of people that they have over there, the capability they have, the things that they're doing with nothing, and whenever you give them an opportunity, and you can see, like, man, outstanding.
Well,
outstanding.
Johnny, that's like exactly what it is, right? Because these were folks who were 21, 22, 23. These are the folks who are now the directors of the program. They run the program. The chief operating officer is Chantal. She's been with us for over 10 years.
Wow.
Capracare was her first job. You have Molino, who also freshly graduated during that time from the IPSAC University in Lake High. He is now director of finance and operations. We have a young nurse, who's also director of prevention. Our doctors who are directors of the program. These are all folks who are living in Haiti. We don't have a single staff from abroad who comes to Haiti to help run capracare. This capracare is strictly 100% in Haiti, Haitian-led, by folks who are living in Haiti. So, c'est mon Haïti qui a dirigé le programme. Et pas l'autre monde en dehors, sur le bord de l'eau, qui a venu dire qui j'ai pour nous faire. C'est nous-mêmes, nous former, nous faire formation, nous entraîner, nous faire évaluation, tout. Pour nous assurer que le travail est bien fait et pour nous avoir une stabilité souterraine.
Yes.
Outstanding, man. Outstanding. I don't know, Fojan. He answered all of my questions, man. This is like us blowing my mind, because usually we always a little bit reserved when we're talking about organization and stuff like that. But having an organization who's run by Haitian and they actually live in that area and they're providing the care, and it's make a big difference. It's not just an organization who's just come in, who's collecting money, and the majority of the funds just go to the travel for the directors and all those people. Right. But to be able to employ some folks to make them do the work right there, it's amazing. That's it. I'm gonna let Fojan ask the rest of the question, because you just blow my mind, because we do not have that many organizations who's doing what you guys are doing.
Absolutely.
What that is impact, right? Because when you have a country that has 70% of folks unemployed, each time that you can employ one person, that's a huge impact that you make. And I want to get very clear, capracare is not about aid. We're not an aid organization. We are a development organization. That's the reason why we train, we constantly train and empower folks to provide services that has great impact on the community. So we're not there to give out rice and beans that the next day you're gonna be hungry. We're not there to give you fish. You've heard the famous proverb, right? We're here to show a man how to fish, so therefore that man can eat for a lifetime. That's exactly what we do with our staff in Haiti. That's exactly what we do in the community in Haiti.
Yes, making an impact and actually providing a intelligent solution to the matter, and not just continuing to put a band-aid on the problem.
That's correct.
Yeah. That is awesome. Yeah. That is amazing.
It's man, I like what he said. We are not an aid organization. I like that, because what people don't understand, I think the country do not just need AIDS. The country need development. Okay, those folks are capable to work and they work hard. They're capable to produce and they can produce quality work if they have an opportunity to do so. So be able to teach them how to fish is better. It doesn't serve a nurse any good when you just send them a bag of rice. Compare a nurse who's employed and providing care to her community, and the majority of those people is people that she or he probably knows very well, and to be able to provide that support with pride, it's make a big difference. And I'm
That's
hoping,
exactly. Yep.
yeah, I'm hoping other organization will reach out to you guys and get the blueprint and say, hey, how do I build something in the north or in the capital
Yeah.
or somewhere? Because where we lose part of this sometimes is organization don't talk to organization. We don't have that many mentors. I should be able to see this program and see your information and say, you know what, I'm going to reach out to Jean Pierre or I'm going to reach out to Fulgence and say, hey, how did you do X, Y, and Z? Because I like your blueprint. Can you help me out? You know,
Well,
and that's how
our goal
simple
is to
it's done.
our goal is to replicate our model throughout Haiti. So anyone who's interested in knowing exactly how they can do something similar in their community, we will do it. And that's why I said we're not about aid, we're about development. That's why I also say we train locals to become community health workers. From that point on, they can become your future directors too, because that's how we actually started. You know, that's the reason why when we partner with other organizations, we don't ask for rice and beans and things to just give away. We ask for equipment. You know, that's the reason why when we partner with folks, they don't just come to Haiti to do mission trips and then they leave. No. Whatever they come in to do, they come in to empower our staff. They come in with equipment that they're going to leave behind. So therefore, our staff can use those same equipment to continue doing service work in the community.
Outstanding. Here we go.
Excellent.
Here we go.
Excellent.
I can tell you when you got the X-ray machine, you can tap my shoulder. Because
Let's go.
I've been in the radiology field for over 20 years, but I've seen it all. I've done it all. I did it in the military. I did it in the civilian world. I did it as a contractor. I mean, you name it. I did it as an instructor. I mean, I cannot say I can give an X-ray machine because I know how expensive they are, but I can definitely provide training that I can give the knowledge.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
And we'll get a foundation, a donor, a hospital that will give us the machine, right?
Yeah.
And then you come to Haiti and you do what? You train the folks who cannot do this work, right? Every 6 months or every year, we'll upgrade the knowledge as well, right? Keep the knowledge fresh. You know, that kind of stuff. We'll get them books that they can continue to read and build their knowledge. That's what we do. You know, we are a charitable organization, but you don't see things. We don't promote poverty. You know, we don't promote the poverty. How you call it? The poverty propaganda, for lack of a better word, right? Mm-hmm. Because Haiti is not poor. Haiti is a country that is overexploited. There's resources in Haiti. Haiti is a land of opportunity and growth. Like you mentioned, under 50% of the population is 50% of the population is under the age of 21. So Haiti is one of the youngest countries, you know, in the world, full of talented people, eager to learn, eager to grow. The only reason why you see there's so much protest going on is because you have too many young folks with all this built up energy and don't have a place to put it, right? But if you employ them.
Okay, we lost Gene there for a second. That's okay. Gene, you can try to come back in. But, oh my gosh, listen.
Yeah,
I can.
The best part too.
Right. Right. Okay.
That's the thing about live show.
Yeah, we're live. So here we go.
Yeah, we're live. I mean, if it was pre-recorded, we'll wait. He's back. Here he is.
Yes, you're good, Gene. So
I'm good.
Yeah, pick up back right where you left off.
Okay, good. So if you give these young folks a job, something to do, they'll be preoccupied now with working. They wouldn't be out there, you know, trying to survive. It's the same thing you find here in the state, right? Any part of the United States, urban communities where you have folks who are full of energy, they're not working. What they end up doing? They join gangs, right? They do bad stuff. But same thing in Haiti. If you have all of these folks who are not working, what they gonna do? They're gonna try to survive. So for us, one of our biggest things to provide opportunities, employment. So I say to folks this, it costs us $150 to employ a community health worker. We'll train that person and we'll employ them. So if you are inspired by the work that we do, or after this show, go on our website, see who we are, learn a little bit more about capracare. Consider giving a monthly donation for us to be able to train more folks and give them opportunity to work. That's how you make an impact in Haiti. Your impact in Haiti is not where you're gonna, give up an organization $20, $10 to buy rice, right? He came to say hi too, It's the first show. He wants to let it be known that he's here too.
Right.
It's not giving a bag of rice.
I'm mute him.
It's not gonna give a bag of rice that somebody gonna eat, after 2-3 days they hungry again. So your biggest impact is truly to donate to sustainability, and that's what we do. As you guys are showing right now, these are all different programs that you can select from. So $25 will go a long way. $50 will go a long way, but it will help us to employ more folks and put them to work and have a bigger, greater impact on the entire community.
Nice. But I love it because we tend to think, like this is in the Haitian part, we tend to think somebody is coming to rescue us, to save us. Nobody's coming. Nobody's coming. We're going to have to do it ourselves. So we're going to have to put our heads together, put our hands together, put our differences aside and say, listen, I really don't care what you think, what you want to do, but this right here, we got to take care of it. Because more people doing what you're doing, more people getting involved, and more people taking care of each other will make a big difference. Because the reality is there is no big country or big organization who's gonna come in and come rescue Haiti. Let's stop lying to ourselves, right. Okay? But us as Haitian, if you're honest and you're sincere and you really want to help, we have to be the example. We have to be the first one coming and say, hey, we got to put the work. And that's what you did, Jean Pierre. You're like, you know what? Forget this. I'm not going to wait on anybody. I'm just going to go ahead and do what it do. Whatever happened, it happened. But I got something to do. I'll figure it out along the way.
That's it.
And so you did this. And I'm hoping it just keep going to grow and more people do the same thing, because that's what we need right now, man.
Yes.
Well, it's right down your shirt. Be uncomfortable to grow.
To grow. That's it.
Okay. So I didn't know anything about non-for-profit, how you do that. I just says we're gonna make something happen. So I got uncomfortable. I learned everything from setting up the organization, from learning about fundraising, from learning about marketing, knowing how to do the website. All of those things, I had to learn all of them, put board members together. Luckily for me, part of the knowledge was there because I have a master's in public health. I have a master's in community development, so I have a lot of experience in that. But beside that, the other aspects of growing and building and implementing a program, I didn't know these things. I was very comfortable, but I said, no matter what, I'm going to learn it. I'm going to do it. We're going to be successful. So we put it out there. I put it out there, and I said, that's it. Let's go. And then here we are. 14 years later, we're here. There has never been a year that you didn't hear us doing work. We're not a mission organization. We are providing services in Haiti every single day, except Saturday and Sunday. I would really say Sunday, because on Saturdays the time that we are doing mobile clinics in other areas. So we've been functioning every single day since we started in February 2009.
I must. You probably don't have any other medical facility next to the facility where you have any closed one per se. So the reason I'm mentioning that, because I know whenever there's a medical facility for an area in Haiti, this is it. That's where everybody comes. So we're talking about pregnant women, people with major injury who cannot get to the main hospital. So are you seeing anything like this, like where you guys getting influx of patients that you have to coordinate care for to get them to to a higher echelon of care?
We have, luckily for us, through our partnership with Rotary International and Prospect Goshen Rotary Club in Kentucky, and also through a partnership with the Campion Rotary Club, we were able, and then with our supporters, so it was a matching thing where we were able to buy a vehicle we serve as a ambulance for us. You connais, really a Zoe can in Haiti.
Yeah.
These are Land Cruisers. They are very durable. So we have that. So whenever that we need to get somebody to the hospital for higher care, we use that to send. In fact, I'll tell you a story right now. There's a woman who had lost her home during Hurricane Matthew in 2016. Then she lost her home again last year during the earthquake. And it's only her and her daughter. She's a single mother. She doesn't work. She's living in very on a debt, in poverty, you would say, right? Because she's not working. She's a single mother, and she's doing all that she can. And she felt like she was being belittled by the community. Basically, she lost hope. And one day she woke up after her daughter went to school. She broke a bottle, crushed it, mixed it with whatever, and drank all of those broken glass with Clorox. Mind-blowing, unbelievable stuff. I mean, you could have made this stuff up. And next thing you know, she's now trying to kill herself. And then this is where the community came, and they called capracare immediately. We dispatched our doctors and nurses to her house, and we took her on the ambulance and we brought her to the hospital. This is stuff that is not made up. We actually have videos of it. Once she got to the hospital, then they say, "Oh, where is her money? She needs to have money to get care." Because you can't just go to the hospital and you're going to get care like that. Care in hospitals are not free. And immediately, our staff sent me a text and said, "Hey, we need money to get this lady care." I said, "Oh, no, you in the hospital. I won't say the hospital's name." I said, "You are in such and such hospital. I have contact with the director." Immediately, I sent a text to the director and said, "Hey, I have my staff in there with a lady who just attempted to kill herself. Please take care of all of her services. Do whatever that you can to save this woman's life." And they did. And here she is now surviving. And that's because of the truck and to our partnership with Rotary International, Prospect Goshen, and folks like yourself who donate to the organization that put us in that position to have, again, equipment, right? To go and provide this lady care. And after they heard, so with the funds that we received from the earthquake, we have also built this lady a 2-room home, complete with flushing bath toilet, solar panels, and painted, complete. Because and that's important, because oftentimes you hear organization that builds folks home. They built a little 1-room shack for somebody with no latrines, nothing, and no power. But this lady actually has solar panels on her home, completely furnished by capracare with beds, painted, flushing bathroom. Meaning that we did something that provided her with dignity and pride. And now she's actually has a little job in Fonfred where she's actually working to continue to now be able to continue to support herself and her daughter.
And that's what you do.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Saving life, bro. Saving life.
Yes.
Yep.
You saved her life. Oh my gosh. Jean, listen, shout out to all the work that you do. We could not have thought about a better guest to have as our very first guest on Haitian Creators Live. Thank you so much. We appreciate you, man. We appreciate you.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Absolutely. We had a few people tuning in saying hello. Anna says hello, Jean Pierre. And also I saw my mother. My mother's on the Facebook, and my mother gave us the thumbs up. Thanks, Mom.
Good.
Oh man, Jean, anything else you would like to share with our audience?
What I say is, it's anything. What you believe is what you achieve. We often hear things are difficult. Well, there's nothing that is possible without efforts, right? So things will forever changing. So don't wait till you get rich to make an impact in the world. You can make an impact now. continue to support our work. I hope that you will be, you be wanting more knowledge about who we are, what you do, what we do as an organization. That you'll go on the website, you'll see the work that we do, and you'll be inspired to support the work that we are doing. And because that's not everyone is how would I say, born with a silver platter, right? With a silver spoon. Some of us are a little bit more fortunate. When God blessed us to put us in a position where we can to help others, it is definitely an obligation for us to do so. So for me, I'm not better than anybody who's in Haiti. I just happen to have gotten a chance that my mother moved to the United States, and I got a chance to get an education, and I didn't want to waste it. I didn't want to waste an opportunity to also help my country, because there are so many smarter people living in Haiti who wish they could be in my position, but they're not. So the fact that I got a chance to be here in this country, got an opportunity to get an education, I wanted to make it worthwhile and go back and contribute to Haiti. But not just to Haiti, but I also do work to other part of developing countries where I help other executives to build their program, put things together. So basically giving back to the world.
That is awesome. That is awesome. Johnny, anything?
Listen, man, I can't. That's premier guest no, Baba.
Yeah.
Premier guest no. Listen, you just like you just push the show all the way up. I mean, I'm listen. You just basically said this is the standard and this is the direction we're going, and I appreciate it, man. You're doing a lot of stuff, amazing work, and just continue what you do, and hopefully more people will be engaged. I'm definitely gonna have to open my pocketbook to capracare. I have to tell you that, because and that's why me and Fulgen would say, hey, more Haitians need to do more this type of show.
Yes.
Because we the only one who's going to support each other. That's mandatory for us. We cannot expect that from anywhere else. But to be able to know what's going on, you have to do things where you meet people like this, where you meet people like Jean Pierre. You have to network with the people who's doing the work, because when you look at Haiti, a lot of people ask the question, oh man, how can Haiti still stay strong? Well, Haiti is staying strong because of people like this.
Yes.
Because he's not after the fame. He's not interested of being the president, vice president, minister, whatever.
Right.
He's just interested of taking care the folks that he grew up with, that he cares about, and to make sure they come up in this life with dignity and respect. And that's the recipe. And I'm hoping more people's doing the same thing. And as we're going to Haitian Creators Live, we're bringing more people here who's doing the same quality of work or different type of work, so we can get to network with one another and create this type of networking connection. And who knows? One day we have a Haitian Creators Live meetup, you know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Because it's amazing, and I'm thankful we took the time to come here and sit down and talk to us. I'm thankful to the people who show up under the live and who comment and who supporting us, and I'm also happy for those who's gonna see this after, because who's gonna look at this and we're gonna say, oh wow, those guys are really trying to build something. And if you like what you see, just join the tribe, help us grow this and help us, move forward. Jean Pierre was our first guest and outstanding guest. All I'm saying, whoever's coming after Jean Pierre, you have your guest. You know what I'm saying?
Come correct.
Yeah, come correct, man. Come correct. I'm thankful, man. I appreciate all the things we're doing for our people, and I'm just saying, keep pushing. And if you ever need anything, reach out to us, and if we can do it, we'll do it. If we can, we'll be honest and say, hey, we can do it, but we'll always provide you a solution. We'll find somebody to help you out.
Yes.
That's just how it is.
Absolutely. And this is, although this is the first, it certainly won't be the last time where we have more conversations on Haitian Creators Live with you, and so we can have more eyes on what capracare is doing and have more people supporting you beyond measure. So once again, Jean, we really appreciate you, and I look forward to knowing you for another 12 years and beyond.
Thank you so much, Fuji. I appreciate you as well.
Yes, yes, yes. So stick around, Gene. We've reached the end. Johnny, this was great. This was excellent. Amazing first guest, Jean Pierre-Louis, the founder and CEO of capracare. Definitely check out capracare.org if you would like more information and if you would like to support capracare. This is a trusted venue in the Haitian community that you can support with your eyes closed and know that your money and your in kind is going towards a very solid cause.
It is an outstanding show. Like I said, man, I'm thankful for Jean Pierre and everybody who came up and show us some love. Continue to do so. We love you guys, and I hope you guys love us the same way. And Fulgens, listen, we have to be uncomfortable to grow. It took a lot for me to come over here to do this and for us to connect and make this become a reality. So
yeah,
hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot.
Same here. And the only way to do it is to just do it. Just do it.
Exactly.
Just do it.
That's it.
And we're doing
it's that simple. Just grab the camera, put it in front of you. Let's just do it.
And get it done.
That's it.
Right. That's how you do it. So again, thank you everybody. Have an amazing Friday evening. Have an amazing weekend. And we'll be back with more amazing guests, more amazing Haitian creators, and celebrating what they do. Until then, peace.
See ya.